Hey guys, Trigger John coming at you with another Awaken Chaos Era video. Today's video is going to be all about the different sets in the game. And when I say sets, I really mean the gear sets that each character will wear and how that's going to impact your account, where to farm them, and basically a general tier list to kind of let you understand a little bit more as to what set certain characters should really be using. All right, so we are finally back home, and that's what kind of prompted this video. Is when I was on the road, guys, I had a lot of time to kind of play the events, kind of get some gear. Got a collab that should be out tomorrow morning, I hope, with Veiled Shot Gaming, where we really went and we dove into the gear that I had. And when I said dove into the gear, I mean we upgraded a lot of gear to level 15. We had an amazing event that helped us do this. But part of that was I discovered that I had a lot better gear than what I thought I did, and some of it was hosh posh gear. That kind of led me to think like, okay, well, since we have all this other gear out there, and I mean, for example, I don't have everybody in exact sets. Like, you know, yes, we have Tia here in one Raider set, but notice we have a hosh posh set of gear. I have gotten asked a lot of times too, like, hey, what sets are really good to use on certain characters? And this kind of prompted me to make this tier list for you. So as you will see, I'll go ahead and pull it up. This will be the Trigger John set tier list. This is actually going to go on the Chofly Elite.com website. This is going to be used for anybody and everybody. This is not just my resources. This is a community resource. So you will have the link down below. I'll put it both in the description and in the comment for the video, actually. And essentially what this is telling you here is we're going to go ahead and we're listing what set's best. They're literally ranked, as you can see here. On the left hand side, they're ranked 1 through 15. There's 15 sets. Rage is actually the worst set in the game right now. That's where I value it. But you will notice that we have the sets. We have their effects here. My head kind of blocks their effects. Let me move my head out of the way so you can see this a little bit better here. So you can see their effects, how they get used. They're 2-piece, 4-piece sets. The farmable locations. This also includes the adventure mode. So the reason why I included that is a lot of newer players are going to see this, and they're not going to be able to get to certain dungeons, right? Like Witch of the Winds and Gemini Dragon are very hard to beat and accomplish. So it would be kind of nice to know, like, oh, hey, what kind of gears am I missing out on? Where is that gear located? If I would like to go farm some like 5-star pieces of gear to just make do for now, you know, sometimes that Rebel set is just really useful. Unfortunately, that's not one of the sets you can farm, but what you can do is you can go make up with it for some cursed gear, some faith gear, so on and so forth, to kind of help you a little bit. Now, the other thing that this tier list is going to do for you is as I produce the videos, I will make videos on each gear set. These will be shorter, more discrete videos that are just going to go from like point A to point B, where I will say, hey, these are the champions that I'm using currently in this type of a set. I'll kind of showcase you the amount of DPS they have and how much more DPS they do when they're in this set versus when they're not in this set. These video links will get updated as I get them done. Now, as of right now, I have 0 done, but I did just get back from my business trip. So I feel like I'm probably going to start really hauling, and we're going to start getting into more of these type of guides because I'm getting asked a lot more questions about this, because as we're all kind of progressing in this game, we're hitting those different points in the game where we're like, okay, well, I'm farming Queen of Tides, I'm farming Ashe. Now what do I do? What kind of gear am I looking for? Like, you know, a lot of people are asking these questions, and then even other people are saying, hey, do I really need to be farming Queen of Tides? I don't think that's the best dungeon to farm. I think Ashe is the best dungeon to farm, or Gemini Dragon, so on and so forth. So I feel like this was probably the best time to go ahead and make this this little guide here in this tier list, is because as you can see here, number 1 set in the game is going to be Avarice set, and then Assassin set. The reason being is Avarice is a guaranteed plus 50% AoE damage. That's a massive amount of damage boost. The next one is Assassin, which is a 50% proc to do 50% damage. That's for your single targets. And then the third one's going to be Speed. Now, you will notice that out of, yes, the top 5, you will have 2 of these are Ashe. And honestly, out of top 5, 2 of them are Gemini Dragon. Now, this is all subject to your own personal belief here. But the thing to note here is if you come down to, what is this, 6, 7, 8, That's where all of the Queen of Tides live, and it's consecutively in that order. Whereas Ash, you're getting one other piece of, or one other gear set that you don't really need. So I'm still gonna rate Ash and Ash and Queen of the Tides as the top two dungeons in a farm. I would still focus on Queen of Tides. I feel like that's a really, really good one to really help you understand the basics of the game, as well as to get the support units you really need, because the gear that you get here helps you push all the other sets and all the other content. So I'm going to stick with the Queen of Tides here, but as you can see here, I have ranked the different sets, and technically, according to the list here, Ash is a solid number one choice. And I do know I've been farming a lot more Ash myself, and that's because I'm really looking into that Raptor set and that Avarice set. I'm trying to do that, the Void Tower hard. That content is not easy, so it really takes a dedicated set of gear to be both fast as well as do the damage. So I'm really looking into the Avarice set for that content. Unfortunately, I'm not able to farm the Witch of the Winds very reliably, or else I would be looking into that for my single target nukers. But I am able to get that Raider set and the Avarice set off the Ash, which is really helping me progress in that Void Tower hard. Okay, the other thing that we did on this tier list, let me move myself out of the way again, is you will notice on the left-hand side here, when I say left-hand side, I mean all the way over there, we have the specialist champ types. Now, what does this mean to you? This tells you, okay, this is what kind of a champion you are looking to equip this gear to. Let me know down in the comments below. Do I need to actually take the time and make another list here that explains who is an AoE champion or a single target champion? You guys definitely need to let me know if that needs to happen. If not, I'm gonna assume you understand what this means and I'm gonna move forward. But if you do not understand, and that's totally okay, leave me a comment down below, and maybe we'll have to add a key over here that'll kind of explain what this means when I say specialist champ types. The only one in here that could maybe be a little confusing is some people do not understand what dot means. Dot is damage over time. That's going to be your poisoners, your bleed, your igniters. They are going to be your dot champions. So definitely make sure that you understand that logic there, because some characters just they're not support and they're not DPS. Some of them are just literally there for sustained damage over time. And those characters are usually the ones that kind of sneak up on people. I mean, we use Santis so frequently that I guarantee you that none of you guys even thought oh, hey, she's just a damage over time champion. So definitely something to consider, especially when looking at these set tier lists. But I hope this helps you a little bit understand as to the relativeness of the gear and what your priority should be if you really want to farm that gear, if you don't want to farm that gear. But nonetheless, the link will be down below so you can reference this at any time. All right, so I will also be loading this tier list up onto the ChoflyElite.com website. What this is literally ChoflyElite.com. This is our good friend Brad. He has a lot of resources out there for Raid Shadow Legends. But as we are really a tight-knit community and family within the whole Chofly scene, I wanted to really add all of the resources I could for all the other games that we have out there. And as you see here, we have Age of Empires started, Awaken Chaos Era. This is kind of like my bread and butter, so I did add that to our website. I already currently have the tier list listed. The next thing is you will see, as of this video launching, the set tier list will go in here as well. So moving forward, a lot of the extra materials in the game, like if I use spreadsheets, if I'm using graphic images, whatever the case may be, I'm going to be dropping them both on, videos, contents, links on videos, but I'm going to be dropping them here on the website. And the reason being is sometimes it gets a little confusing to remember, oh, hey, what video was that again that John was talking about, this set tier list or those tier lists in general about what characters they are? I don't remember. I feel like those questions, yes, as common as they probably are, by adding them onto a concrete website here where you can always go and check anytime to see if I've added any other resources, I feel like that helps you guys all kind of grow at the same rate and gives everybody the same amount of access to where they don't have to remember that one particular video, kind of like this, right? This is going to be a video that's going to age. And a year from now, the chances of trying to find this video are going to be pretty slim. However, the ChoflyElite.com, you can always go to that website, use my resources here, and that will definitely help you with the figuring out what tier or what set that you want to use on your account, because each set is going to be different. Each set is going to give you a different end result. They are 4-piece sets, 2-piece sets. Obviously, they are farmed and located in multiple different areas. And yeah, I mean, overall, I feel like this video itself should just kind of be there for you to understand what sets to prioritize and who to prioritize on them. So if, say for example, if you're making a DPS unit, come over here, look at, okay, are they an AoE DPS? Are they single target DPS? Or are they just in general a DPS champion? Okay, so these are the gears that they're gonna work very, very well with. Let me go ahead and go get those sets of gears ready for them. I feel like that's gonna be the biggest utility of this tier list. And I hope that you guys use this tier list to kind of help progress your damage in the game, as well as just kind of coming up with different comps. You know what I mean? Like there's been a lot of weird comps coming out lately, and I'm getting excited for them. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Hopefully this, with knowing, okay, these sets are good with these kind of characters, maybe that'll trigger a little bit more in you that you're like, oh, hey, I want to try this comp. I want to see what it can do. But definitely let me know that in the comments below, what you think. And yeah, I hope this video helps you guys. I hope that you guys have been enjoying the game. And yeah, can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Peace.